The Gold Coast and Northern Rivers Regional Architecture Awards are supported by event supporters Tongue & Groove Flooring, Architectural Technical Services and Norman Disney Young. Event partners Stone Style and Don Kibble. Premier event partner Hutchinson Builders Tweed. Major state partner Hutchinson Builders. National media partner Architecture Media. Supporting partner Built Environment Channel. National corporate partners Bondor, Lysart and Fielders. Major partners Dulux and Brickworks. And principal partner BlueScope.
Hello and welcome. My name is Michael Lavery, President of the Queensland Chapter of the Australian Institute of Architects, and it's my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the 2020 Gold Coast Northern Rivers Architecture Awards announcements. As a statewide chapter of a national organisation, we are immensely privileged to live, work and design on Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander land, which encompasses more than 230 countries. I acknowledge them as traditional owners of country throughout Queensland and recognise their continuing connection to land, waters and community. I pay my respects to the elders, past, present and emerging, for they hold the memories, the traditions, the culture and hopes of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples across the nation. Joining me for this special presentation is Chair of Juries Richard Coulson, Gold Coast Northern Rivers Jury Captain Justin Humphrey, as well as representatives from our principal partner BlueScope, major partner Dulux, major state partner Hutchinson Builders and event partner Stone Style. To understand the importance of these events, I think it helps to understand where they come from and what goes into them. For more than 35 years, the Regional Awards Program in Queensland has formed the central pillar around which our State Awards Program is based. In terms of area, on its own, Queensland would be the 16th largest country on Earth. As a result of this expanse, we experience as many as 6 different climatic zones, from cold semi-arid through to monsoonal. In the context of such environmental, cultural and geographic diversity, it is no surprise that our regional jurors have an innate knowledge of local histories, local cultures and traditions, locally available materials, local subcontract skills, regional planning regimes and local climatic conditions. This knowledge, imparted through a program of project visits, provides our state jurors deep insights into the work. The attributes of this program create a unique opportunity for peer-to-peer learning. They ensure the best work rises to the top and they bring us closer together. In short, this program has become a pillar of Queensland's design culture. For everyone involved, our entrants, our jurors and our clients, I would like to extend my thanks and my congratulations in advance. On behalf of the Queensland Chapter staff and Chapter Council members, I want to thank you all for your patience, enthusiasm and understanding with these events, reconfigured as they are in the digital realm. And now, before we begin, here are a few words from Cherie Taylor, representing our principal partner, BlueScope.
BlueScope, manufacturer of Colorbond Steel, is honoured to be celebrating its 35th year as the Institute's principal corporate partner. As this current, unprecedented situation continues to unfold, we understand and appreciate the enormous effort involved in having to adjust and pivot our homes, our workplaces, and our mindsets. At BlueScope and across the industry, we are seeing this challenge stimulate fresh thinking and drive innovation, which we believe will make us all stronger. We appreciate that architects constantly juggle their creative inspiration with social responsibilities and commercial realities to deliver inspired solutions. BlueScope take pride in supporting and assisting architects, especially in this current environment. We are all here virtually and in spirit to celebrate yet another exciting year in architecture throughout regional Queensland. At BlueScope, we always love to see both the traditional and the creative ways our products are used in your projects. On behalf of BlueScope, I'd like to congratulate all of the nominees on your excellent submissions and wish you all the very best of luck.
And now I'd like to introduce Alison Sace and Damien Morrison, representatives of major partner Dulux.
Hello everyone, and on behalf of Dulux, we'd like to offer our congratulations to all those who entered the 2020 Queensland Architecture Awards program. The awards are a highlight of our year, where we get the privilege to immerse ourselves in so many examples of your fantastic work. During this time, we often reflect on the incredible impact architecture and design has on the broader community, and our small part in helping to bring the amazing work to life. At Dulux, we place a strong focus on ensuring that we provide continuing support to the profession, and we are delighted to be part of the digital award celebrations as we overcome the challenges of COVID-19 together. Best of luck to all the entrants. With such a high calibre of entries this year, the jurors definitely had their work cut out for them.
I'd now like to introduce Scott Hutchinson of Hutchinson Builders, major state partner. Scott, over to you.
Thanks for listening during these strange times. Congratulations to all the entrants who've taken the time to display your great work. Good luck to everybody and keep doing and displaying the essential work that you're performing. Thank you.
And now I'd like to hand over to our Queensland Chair of Juries, Richard Coulson.
Thank you, Michael, and good afternoon, everyone. I'd be lying if I said this is how I expected to be presenting the 2020 Architecture Awards when I was appointed as Chair of Juries. I would like to extend a sincere thank you to all for attending and embracing the awards in this new format. While Michael gave a broad acknowledgement of country, I would like to acknowledge the Yugambeh and Bundjalung people whose cultural, spiritual and social connections to country I hope are reflected in the projects submitted from this year's entries and from the region. It's been an enlightening process, that's for sure, but here in the Gold Coast and Northern Rivers, we are fortunate that our regional jurors were able to visit each and every entry and conduct their face-to-face judging prior to the inevitable closures forced by COVID-19. I'd like to thank and acknowledge the time, energy and dedication that the Gold Coast Northern Rivers jury has contributed to the awards program, led by Jury Captain Justin Humphrey, with Jasper Brown, Annika Asplund and Jacqueline Pearce. With 23 entries, the standard was intensely competitive. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, I'd like to introduce Justin Humphrey, our Jury Captain, to say a few words. Over to you, Justin.
Thanks, Richard. What a fantastic experience and privilege it was to be part of the Regional Awards jury for the Gold Coast Northern Rivers this year. The standard of entries that was presented was outstanding and really provides a great insight into why many of us feel so excited to be part of the architecture community on the Gold Coast at the moment. We saw a diverse suite of projects that not only responded to our unique climate, but also demonstrated rigour, highly resolved and considerate planning, and a willingness to challenge traditional approaches to building typologies. We had residential projects displaying broader community ambitions, seen alongside schools with the rich materiality and detailing normally associated with residential work. Some projects successfully reinvigorated parts of the city's iconic history, while others put forward bold and innovative suggestions as to the shape of architecture on the Gold Coast in the future. It was a genuine pleasure for myself and my fellow 3 jurors to experience many of these projects in person prior to the COVID restrictions. And on behalf of the jury, I thank all entrants for taking the time to present such a high calibre of architecture. Back to you, Richard.
Thanks, Justin. Let's begin with the Honourable Mentions. I'd now like to hand over to Luke Wyatt from Stone Style. Luke, thanks for your support for architecture in the Gold Coast region.
Thank you, Richard. Hello, my name is Luke from Stone Style, talking to you from Zoom chat. I hope everyone is taking advantage of these unprecedented times, connecting with family and loved ones, as well as staying safe. The Stone Style team is looking forward to catching up with you all. I'd like to offer a massive congratulations to all the nominated architects on your hard work, dedication, and extraordinary achievements that you have accomplished this year through design excellence. You sure do manage to step up the game time and time again. Best of luck to all the entrants involved. Keep up the amazing work and have a great night. To everyone out there, remember to put lots of stone in your next project, and if you need any help, you know exactly who to call. Thank you.
Thanks for those words, Luke. And now let's move into the projects that have been shortlisted, progressing through to the State Awards. The first State shortlisted project is Diesel's House by Symbiosphere. This house provides a fresh and engaging presence to the existing eclectic streetscape. Warm, honest materiality and complicated detailing clearly communicate that this is a project that prioritises spatial quality and economical programming to deliver plenty on a modest budget. The next State shortlisted project is Hastings by Base Architecture. Informed by local vernacular, the beach house presents a layered and well-scarred relationship to the street and landscape. The design reaches out, connecting to the estuary and the street and beyond, unfolding around the existing trees and gently over the landform. The next State shortlisted project is Mermaid Beach Residence by BE Architecture. This strong and sculptural house deliberately imposes itself on a street where there is no place for humility. An ultra-robust material palette responds to the harsh marine environment, while being enlivened with a sense of craft and unrelenting attention to subtle articulation and detailing. The next State shortlisted project is Serene Living Stage 2 by Shane Thompson Architect. The sophisticated, elegantly resolved tower is distinctive while remaining sympathetic and complementary, integrating with the existing multi-storey residential complex. Developed through extensive liaison with existing residents, it represents the philosophy of giving and intensive consideration to the needs of aged clients. The next State shortlisted project is Hota Green Bridge by ARM and Archipelago. The Green Bridge is an important connective and catalytic insertion to the urban environs of Hota Cultural Precinct, Chevron Island and Surfers Paradise. This dynamic element, both in its form and function, activates existing public areas while creating a new artery for pedestrians. The next State shortlisted project is The Island by Wallace Bryce Architecture. The project has found a way to successfully re-engage a community with a local cultural icon. Through a series of resolved design gestures, a successful balance has been achieved between the reprogramming of existing spaces, the activation of new components, and also a playful and deliberate celebration of the building's rich and significant history. Congratulations to the State's shortlisted projects. And now, to what you've all been waiting for, let's move into the major award announcements for the Gold Coast Northern Rivers. The Regional House of the Year prize goes to Kantala Avenue House by ME. The warm brick wall and path arrangement anchor and guide your entry. Living areas open, engage with street and garden, and internal court and hearth further ground the spaces. A framework like a set in white weatherboard, post and screen create definition and privacy as it surrounds pool and garden. Verdant lightness abounds and planted courtyard gardens punctuate modest spaces. Refreshing pastel tones, bronze and marble detailing bring subdued richness to the palette. This entry has been listed as a state shortlisted project. The Regional Project of the Year prize goes to Envy Micro Urban Village by Dagenhart Shed Architecture and Urban Design. Architecturally designed micro terraces offer multiple dwelling configurations and provide a refreshing new approach to house and land packs. This innovative and materially rich development is a significant contribution to Southport's community and urban fabric. The meaningful layered engagement with the street is amplified through intriguing details in material, light and landscape. Articulation and arrangement of breeze blocks, brickwork, figured screens, express patterns and paint coupled with stepped built form and innovative planting brings character to the locality. This entry has also been listed as a state shortlisted project. The House of the Year goes to Casuarina House by Vokes and Peters. This suburban coastal home has a clear agenda to thoroughly connect and engage its occupants with its garden setting and the surrounding neighbourhood. Highly considered and resolved detailing with robust and humble materials display a complete understanding of the beachside environment while allowing the building to recede back and give the external garden spaces a sense of equal priority and consideration. The programming responds intimately to climate, while a quirky layer of detailing is not only functional but promotes engagement with both the occupants and neighbours alike. This entry has also been listed as a state shortlisted project. And the Building of the Year goes to St Joseph's College, Coomera by Maxi Rush Architects. An elegantly proportioned colonnaded brick quadrangle will form an endearing and memorable public hub of this new school. All of the buildings that have so far been completed on the site, including classrooms, assembly areas, staff areas and a library, have been carefully and inventively considered in terms of scale, materiality, varied teaching methods and ease of access to adjacent open space. This entry has also been listed as a state shortlisted project. Congratulations to all projects and entrants. It's been wonderful to be with you this afternoon presenting our Gold Coast Northern River Architectural Awards. I'd now like to hand over to Michael Lavery for one last time. Michael.
Thank you, Richard. Before we conclude this event, I would like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of our Institute staff in what has been a challenging time. Outside of the awards program, the business of advocacy and member support has never been more relevant, and the staff are working hard every day in these important areas. The message from them to us is to be safe, stay strong, and that they are here for us. I would again like to thank our valued partners and sponsors for their commitment to us. I also want to acknowledge the support of our clients, thank our entrants, and congratulate all of our winners. Please stay tuned for a webinar series which will feature our regional award winners, and I look forward to the possibility that we might be sharing a State Awards event together later in the year. Thank you.